Hello! In this video, I will show you how to install macros in Bloody 8 Workshop. A detailed guide is available through the link in the description below the video. First, download the stable version of Workshop from the official Bloody website or from another trusted source. After installation, open the program and switch your mouse to full key programming mode. This will allow you to load up to 8 macros into the mouse at the same time. You will then be able to use the Buttons tab and configure both standard macros and mode macros. Make sure you already have your macro files prepared. They can come from previous Bloody versions or from X7 mice. For convenience, it is best to place them somewhere easy to access in advance, for example on the desktop. Before importing, you need to create a folder that will be linked to the game or profile you need. To do this, go to the Macro Settings section in the program interface. Then, open the Oscar 3 tab and click New Game. Enter the folder name, meaning the name of the game or profile, and confirm the action by pressing OK. The created folder will be the place where your macros are stored. Bloody 8 saves macros and folders in its internal resources, so they can only be created, edited, and imported through the program's own interface. After that, in Macro Settings mode, select the File from Outside option. Find the macro file you prepared earlier. It can be located in any folder that is convenient for you, although by default, the program usually opens the desktop. Select the file you need and click the Transfer button to move the macro into the left column of the program. Keep in mind that after a successful import, the program may not show any additional notification, but the macro will already be loaded into the workspace. After that, press OK to finish the process. If there really are macros in the selected folder, they will appear in the program window and will be ready for further setup. The next step is assigning the macros to the mouse buttons. Switch to full programming mode and select Profile 2, 3, or 4. The first profile can be used for basic functions. Standard macros will activate immediately when you press the button they are assigned to. Choose the button where you want to install the macro. Later, this button will be used to turn the macro on and off, while the macro itself will work with the left mouse button. Click the desired button in the program interface and, from the list of actions, select the option to load the macro file. Open the folder you created earlier, find the script you need and click Apply. For macros with activation, for example through the right mouse button, assign the chosen button to enable and disable the macro, while the macro itself will execute when the left mouse button is pressed. This way, the selected macro will be loaded into the mouse and ready to use. It is important to keep in mind that not all devices support macro installation. For example, some newer wireless models, certain R-series mice using the Bloody Wireless M eSports editor program, and devices from the X-series gaming line, such as the X5 Pro and X5 Max, may not support this feature. How can you check compatibility? Before buying the device, it is recommended to visit the official bloody.com website, open the download section, and check which software is supported by your exact model. Currently, macro support is available in programs such as Bloody 7, Bloody 8 Workshop, and Bloody eSports. If macros stop working in the new program version or the settings are not being saved, try completely removing all old versions of the software from your computer, such as Bloody 6, 7, and 8. Then, visit the official Bloody website and download the latest version of the program. Also, do not forget to run Workshop 8 as administrator. If it still does not work, in some cases it is recommended to switch to another compatible version of the program, since Workshop 8 may still have some stability issues. As you can see, the installation process is quite simple. You only need to create a folder for the desired profile, import the macro files, and assign them to buttons or special modes in full programming mode. By following these instructions, even beginner users will be able to easily understand how the program works and configure the optimal settings for their devices. We hope this guide helps you get the most out of Bloody Workshop 8 and use properly configured macros comfortably.